got some good news for your ears. More of that good stuff is coming up. And even better news for your hair. The best hair care is at Sephora. They've got all kinds of products for every kind of hair. From brands like Amika, Kerastase, Day, and K18. You knew where to get great audio. Now, you know where to get great hair care too. Sephora. Good news for great hair. Shop hair care now at Sephora.com.
This is an ad by BetterHelp. Workplace stress is now a leading cause of declining mental health, with 60% of the global workforce feeling it more than ever. You can't escape work, but you can take small steps to care for yourself. A walk, some sun, a favorite song. Therapy is one of those steps. Ongoing support to build resilience for whatever your day throws at you. Balance is tough. Getting help shouldn't be. Visit BetterHelp.com/Spotify Music for 10% off your first month.
What's better than being at Red Rocks with a blue moon in your hand? Well, nothing. But since you can't be there right now, how about the next best thing? Check out Blue Moon's Red Rocks playlist, featuring songs from artists playing Colorado's favorite music venue. Brought to you by Colorado's brightest beer. What are you waiting for? Click or tap the banner to listen now.
Red Bull Zero is here. Zero sugar, 100% wings with monk fruit extract. Have you tried it yet?
You want bold, you want tart, you want a snack that doesn't play it safe. Try Ocean Spray Craisins, the original sweetened dried cranberry snack that packs a bold punch. Toss them in your bag, throw them in your salad, or eat them straight from the pouch. Original, unexpectedly bold, unmistakably cranberry. Buy Craisins now at Walmart, Kroger, or Instacart.
With Premium, you get to focus on the music. Explore a vast catalog of millions of songs without hearing ads, or download your playlist to listen to them anywhere. You can also play your favorite songs in any order, with the freedom to skip forward and backward as much as you'd like. Your audio, your control. Tap the banner to learn more.
excited to join the Disneyland Resort 70th celebration. Come celebrate happy with us, only for a limited time. Visit Disneyland.com/70 for details.
Coors Light presents To Chill or Not to Chill. When your friend skips your favorite song on the playlist. End the friendship. Or choose chill because that song lives rent-free in your head anyway. And you planned ahead by bringing Coors Light to the party. And the sound of that ice-cold can cracking open was music to your ears already. Coors Light. Choose chill. Celebrate responsibly. 2024 Coors Brewing Company, Golden, Colorado.
Ready to order?
Yes. We're earning unlimited 3% cash back on dining and entertainment with the Capital One Saver card, so let's just get one of everything.
Everything?
Fire everything! The Capital One Saver card is at table 27 and they're earning unlimited 3% cash back.
Yes, Chef! This is so nice.
Had a feeling you'd want 3% cash back on dessert.
Ooh, tiramisu!
Earn unlimited 3% cash back on dining and entertainment with the Capital One Saver card. Capital One, what's in your wallet?
Terms apply. See CapitalOne.com for details.
Hey y'all, this is singer-songwriter Riley Green, and my idea of a good time is grabbing a guitar, a few good friends, and some cold and smooth Busch Lights. Pick up a case of your own this weekend. No guitar needed.
Busch. Enjoy responsibly. 2024 Anheuser-Busch Busch Light Beer, St. Louis, Missouri.
Domino's Best Deal Ever is back. Get any hand-tossed pan, thin crust, or New York-style pizza with any toppings for just $9.99 online. Last time, our fans got exactly what they wanted.
Pan pizza with barbecue sauce, mushrooms, and black olives.
Philly steak, extra cheese.
Chicken, bacon, onions, jalapenos.
This got to be the best deal ever.
So what are you going to get this time? Order Domino's $9.99 Best Deal Ever now until August 3rd. Prices higher for some locations. Order this online-only offer until August 3rd. Excludes XL and specialty. Parm stuffed crust is extra. Topping limit supply. Visit Domino's.com for full details.
If you love to travel, Capital One has a rewards credit card that's perfect for you. With the Capital One Venture X card, you earn unlimited double miles on everything you buy. Plus, you get premium benefits at a collection of luxury hotels when you book on Capital One Travel. And with Venture X, you get access to over 1,000 airport lounges worldwide. Open up a world of travel possibilities with the Capital One Venture X card. What's in your wallet?
Terms apply. Lounge access is subject to change. See CapitalOne.com for details.
kitchen, vaulted ceilings. It's a spectacular property.
I guess.
Look, this house is perfect. We're just not feeling it, you know? Guess I'll keep hunting. Mind if we stop at the BMO down the street?
There's a BMO down the street?
Why didn't you say so? I didn't think it was a big deal.
It's a huge deal. BMO customers have access to 40,000 fee-free ATMs nationwide.
That's more than the 2 largest U.S. banks combined. So you'll take the house?
We'd like to see the BMO first.
BMO.
Accounts are subject to approval and are provided in the United States by BMO Bank and a member FDIC.
Spotify Premium is the best way to upgrade your listening experience. Enjoy your music fully when you play songs in any order. Download them offline at higher quality and listen to them ad-free. It's what your ears deserve. Tap the banner to learn more.
Disney Plus has blockbusters like Marvel Studios' Captain America: Brave New World and must-see shows like Daredevil: Born Again.
I was raised to believe in retribution.
And now Disney Plus has Hulu, so you can watch the hottest Hulu shows in